So we're going to go ahead and look at the story right here where it says mom arrested for kicking her 12-year-old out of the car and forcing him to walk along a busy highway after argument about grades. Now, people are divided on this. I'm on the mom's I'm like 80% on the mom side because you shouldn't have dropped him at no dang highway now. Okay, but let's get into the details of the story. It says Wisconsin mother was arrested for kicking her 12-year-old son out of the car and making him walk nearly 2 miles along a busy highway. Said that she has been released on bail. Flor Escalante was charged with felony child abandonment and a misdemeanor charge for child neglect on November 7th. Escalante reportedly got into a heated argument with her son about his grades during the drive to a tutoring center. They say it was like Sylvan. Escalante stopped the car on the side of the I-94 highway, told her son to get out, and told him to walk the rest of the way to the tutoring center, according to reports from the Milwaukee Fox affiliate. There were multiple calls from drivers who reported a 10 or 12-year-old on the shoulder crying. And, quote unquote, he doesn't know his mom's or his dad's name. We're going to be setting up a post. When the police arrived at the boy, it was already dark and rush hour traffic was heavy. The temperature had dropped to around 50 degrees, and the boy wasn't dressed for the cold and didn't have access to a phone to call anyone for help. He told the officers that he was walking to a Sylvan Learning Center where his mom was waiting for him. The police took him to the center and then arrested Escalante, bringing her to the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department for questioning. She told officers that her son did not appreciate everything she did for him, which is the reason she made him walk, so he can understand what labor actually is. The complainant also stated that while Escalante was visibly upset about the situation, she did not seem to grasp the recklessness and negligent nature of her actions. She released on a $500 bail. Now, people are saying these kids off. Now, here's the thing, and how I feel about this. If you would have dropped him off a mile or like point 0.9 miles from it, but in a safe, safe, like on a sidewalk or something, not on the side of the highway, I would have been probably about 98% on her side. But put him on the highway, I mean, that's going to get dangerous. Okay, so that's one of the big things about it. Now, they were saying 50 degrees. 50 degrees to me is really, really cold. Okay. That's like almost coat with the extra fur and the muffs. Okay. For anybody else, 50 degrees is like a heavy jacket. Okay. So to me, I'm like, okay. I wouldn't say the boy was freezing. But then to be what, 10, 12 years old? What they said, 12-year-old? And you don't know your mama or your daddy's name. You know what I mean? It just shows that he was being an arsehole. Okay. That's what that shows. And he's over here saying like, yeah, I don't care. F her, F my dad, whatever. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know the names either. You know what I mean? So this sounds like Ray Ray in training who he needs to learn some tough love. He needs to learn some lessons to me. Now, I don't agree. Like I said, 0.99 miles. They may say, Alex, that's too long. No, 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 no. Because when I was in high school, even in middle school, high school was further. My high school was like point 0.9, like 0.98 something. Because they said if it's not a mile, you can't take like the public transit. You can't take that. You have to walk or have whatever. You can't take the bus. Okay, we ain't paying for it. So I had to walk every day to get there. Okay, it took me about, on a quick day, it took me about 27 minutes. 25, 27 minutes. On a not so quick day, about 30, something like that. So, okay, now you having this boy walk about an hour. Okay, I agree with that. But at the end of the day, it's like you can't do anything anymore. But these kids are so disrespectful. They're so rude. They're dumb. She paid for Sylvan. I never had Sylvan. Okay, and I was AB. Okay, maybe a splash of C here and there, but I was AB majority of the time. But that's the thing, it's like to me, I'm like, Sylvan is expensive because my brother had Sylvan. Okay. So I guess I'm not understanding why you are not taking, why you're taking for granted what it is that your mother is doing for you. And that's the thing. You got all these ungrateful kids. All you want to do is be on this dang TikTok and all this other stuff. And then when the cops want to come over to you and be like, well, what's your mom did? I don't know. Okay, this sounds like you want to be disowned to me. This sounds like you want to be put into the foster care system to me. That's what that sounds like. Because at the end of the day, you are disrespecting your mother completely. Obviously, you're yelling at her. Okay, probably cursing. Let's keep it real. Yelling, probably cursing. And then who's to say you're only 12 years old? Who's to say that you don't start to buck up and want to start fighting, later on? You're dumb. That's why you're up in this dang Sylvan right now and you're failing while you have a tutor. How are you getting expensive Sylvan and you're still failing? You know what I mean? So let me know what you all think about this story down below.